We here at Mayhem Media
understand the trials and tribulations of life.
No matter how hard life can get.
Suicide is never the answer.
There's more assistance available today than ever before.
If you or a loved one are suffering from suicidal thoughts, please don't try and take it on alone.
Call or text 988 if you live in the U.S.
Or if you're in Great Britain, call 116123 or text 85258.
The world is a better place with you in it.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Mayhem Tainment. I am your host, the bad guy of podcasting, JD, and I have a full panel here with me as we continue our MCU or Marvel Cinematic Universe series. On the bottom side, we have from Headlocks, Heels, and Havoc, we have the legend, J-Mac himself.
What do you say?
And, of course, everybody's favorite uncle, Uncle Slam.
What's going on, family?
And up above me is from my favorite show, Popcorn and Whiskey, Andrew Paletto.
Hey, everybody. How you doing? Looking forward to this. It's going to be fun.
Absolutely. It always is with us, with our group. And, of course, without him, we would not have any visuals for this episode. He has started to step it up behind the scenes. He is from Mayhem Media, the Wolfman.
What's up?
Just so everybody knows, Wolfman made all of the visuals for this episode. I did not absolutely did not have time this week to do it. So I said, hey man, if you would like to, take on more and start doing some more, I have a job for you. And he made all of these. So he did a great job. Some of these visuals are very good. What he put on them is very good. So this is all Wolfman in terms of some of the talking points we're going to be discussing today.
I did my best.
Hey, yeah. JD, can I say something real quick before we get too far into it? And
Absolutely.
Tell him no. Tell him no. I know it. Tell me no. Tell me no now. Now, I just want to say thank you because, and I know I'm using your show, but we're live on ours too. Today is officially Headlock, Heels, and Havoc's 1 year anniversary. So I want to thank everybody who has been here. I want to thank, you guys for being, coming and being guests on our show, having us on y'all's shows and everything. So here's to another year. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm glad you said something. I wanted to make sure you had a chance to tell everybody that. So that's awesome that you're a year in. I remember when I was a year in, it was a big milestone. And it really, that first year, you really try and get through that first year, I think, because there's always a chance that you're never going to make it. You won't follow through or whatever. That first year is a big hurdle. So absolutely, congrats. And we are live to Headlock's pages as well. So we're drawing in as many people as we can to this.
You're live on my pages as well.
Excellent. So we're live everywhere because we are Mayhem Media. We're everywhere. Everybody wants us. They all want us on on their channels, and that's what we offer. We just let them do it. All right.
And we're just cool like that,
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, Wolfman, I think you might have
to
make
big
the screen
announcement
a little
too.
bigger. His head just got inflated a little bit there.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is this good?
There you go.
Oh,
there you go. If we see him just sitting there doing like this a lot, we'll know what's going on.
See, now I just messed up my whole thing here. So now you guys are gonna be on different sides than you were.
That's all right.
Yeah, I got something to say too, boss.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm almost 1 month since my last severe seizure.
Hey, that's good news.
Well, congratulations. Good job. All right.
So,
yeah,
thank God. My record's almost 2 years.
Well, let's shoot for that again.
Yeah, halfway there. There's nothing wrong with that. That's great too.
Yeah.
Andrew, do you want to say anything quick?
Nah, it's okay. We can go on. We're good.
All right. We're going to be talking about Captain America 2, The Winter Soldier, and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1 in this episode of our MCU series. First up in the order is Captain America 2. Oh, there we go. We don't have to do this talking point quite yet, but I just wanted to get the thing up. Captain America, The Winter Soldier. Wolfman, you made these visuals, so why don't you just tell us, what do you think about the movie?
I personally thought it was a very interesting way to introduce the Winter Soldier, and how they just they didn't just slap it in the face and tell us who the Winter Soldier was. They just worked it through the movie. Like, they kept giving us clues here and there. And if you didn't pay attention, you'd miss it, and then it totally slap you in the face.
I couldn't agree more with that. Andrew?
I thought it was because this is the first time we saw Black Panther as well, wasn't it, in this movie?
No.
Black Panther was in this one? Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
no, you're absolutely right.
Briefly.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, it's the first time we saw Black Panther as well.
Yeah.
No, I thought this was one of the better movies of the
Was
entire
it? Was
MCU.
Hold on one second, Andrew. Let me just cut you off here so I can help Uncle Slam. Uncle Slam, yeah, the whole thing is the Winter Soldier is responsible for the death of Black Panther's father, and then he becomes the new the president.
I remember that part, but I thought that was a different movie because
no, it's the Winter Soldier that does it, and then the whole
Nope.
chase scene with him and the Black Panther and Captain America. They're running they're running past driving cars and stuff.
Yeah.
Like there's people in cars, and they're just
Yeah.
running past them because Black Panther and Captain America can move so fast.
I remember
I mean,
that
it's a
scene,
pretty-
but I thought that was a different movie though.
I can completely.
I could be wrong
understand
though,
that.
like I said.
Yeah. I mean, you are wrong, and I don't mean to say it like that, but
You're wrong. So just sit there and shut up.
yeah, I don't mean to say it like that, but yes, it is in that movie. Andrew, go ahead, continue what you were saying.
No, and because I thought the Black Panther, the character was fantastic, and I absolutely loved it because of that, and also the different aspects of all the different superheroes coming together. Thought it was pretty good. I don't know if I would have called it Captain America: The Winter Soldier because of everybody else's involvement in it, but I can understand why it was labeled that in the series. But overall, I really enjoyed all the interactions going on. You really had to pay attention to some of it, or else you would have missed it, because it was kind of hard to follow when the feud between the two groups. At least for me, it was.
No, I agree. The beginning was especially during that whole chase scene. It is difficult to figure out exactly what's happening and what's going on. And really, Captain America 2 and Captain America 3 really are just like Avengers 2.5 and Avengers 3.5. Like, it's the Captain America movies are almost like the partial Avenger movies because of the amount of superheroes that are in them. So I do agree with that. I think it does make more sense for Captain America 2 to be named Captain America 2 because it was about him and the Winter Soldier. The third one, once we get there, it didn't really make much sense for that to be like under the Captain America banner, but it's fine. I don't have that's a minor complaint. Who cares about what the title's called? J-Mac, what are your thoughts on Captain 2?
I'm going to be honest with you. This is probably one of my favorites in the entire MCU. And it honestly revolves around what everybody's been saying. I like the way that, nobody expected Bucky Barnes to be the Winter Soldier. And then, I don't know how the comics work out. So he may have come back as Winter Soldier. I don't know. But, for somebody who didn't read the comics and stuff and everything, and who just is going off the movies, yeah, it was cool because I didn't expect it. And then all of a sudden it was like, oh, it's his best friend. So that kind of, added another layer to the onion there.
Uncle Slam?
Well, two things here. First, I just looked up, and he doesn't appear until Civil War.
It's Civil War. Okay, we were wrong. It's Civil War.
Yeah.
I know.
So you shut up, JD.
I forgive
You're
y'all.
wrong.
Yeah, it's fine.
Absolutely. Slam,
It's okay.
Yeah, we were all, and I want to point that out. All four of us were wrong on that. Uncle Slam
I
was
know,
the
because
only
I'm over
one
here
that had it
thinking
right.
man, what are they talking about?
No, you're right.
Because
It's
I
the
remember that
Falcon.
scene and stuff.
The Falcon gets introduced
Yeah.
in Winter Soldier, and that's the opening scene where
Yeah,
Captain
yeah.
America keeps saying, "On your left."
Is running. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought Captain America, just the Winter Soldier, was a solid movie. Like I said, I mean, it had a good story, it had good action, pacing was good. I didn't think there was any really boring parts to it. Um, I mean, like the first Captain America movie, I thought it was pretty decent. Like, I don't know. I mean, I've seen this before where people say that the Captain American series is probably the best out of all the Marvel, not counting, of course,
The
Avengers movies or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah, and I kind of agree. Like I said, I mean, I couldn't really find too much. I mean, like, it wasn't the best movie I've ever seen. I ain't gonna say all that, but it was a solid
Yeah.
movie. Like, I didn't have any issues with it at all.
Yeah, that's also my opinion. And thank you, Keita, for tuning in. I'm glad that you're leaving some comments. And Civil War is a great movie. It's a great, and this is the other thing that Marvel was doing really good earlier in their franchise than they're doing more now or more recently. And that's Captain America 2 is another great standalone movie, right? Like, yes, of course, it builds some story into the next years and does that, but you can watch it without having to know everything that's going on, and you can still enjoy that movie. It's still a very good movie.
Yeah.
So I think Captain America is one of those, like you said, one of those great ones that are in between the Avenger movies, and then you're going to start getting farther and few between as we continue on the MCU. Iron Man 1 was good. They've had some good ones, and Cap 2 is another one of those in between that are really good.
Okay, I am totally mixed up. So
go ahead.
Black Panther wasn't in this one; it was Civil War. Okay,
yeah.
So I'm trying to wrap my head around this one because maybe I did I see it? I don't know if I saw it or not. I'm sure I did. Is this the one where one scene of Captain America is trying to hold back the helicopter?
No.
Okay.
Is
this the one where he's taken out with the Black Widow?
No, that is the one with the helicopter. It's Winter Soldier flying away. Yeah, it's Winter Soldier trying to fly away in a helicopter, and that's that scene. It's almost like a Spider-Man.
Yeah, Captain America was holding on to the building and the helicopter at the same time.
Yeah, you have the right one, Andrew. That's the one that we're talking about.
And this is the one where he's making out with Black Widow as well?
No.
No, I think that's Civil War.
That's Civil War, I think.
Okay.
This one they go after Nick Fury.
Yeah,
this
they try to kill.
Been an expert show on the series here, huh, folks?
No. Andrew's the one that's right. Yeah, we are so all over the place here. We're gonna get ourselves recentered and back to basics here, okay, everybody. So before the next episode, everybody needs to watch the movies that we're doing so we know what the hell we're all talking about. All right. So
I'm going off memory, man.
Me too.
Andrew,
not very
I'm
good,
almost
obviously.
certain that you're the one that's right. I think that is the one where he kisses him. They start looking. No, that is Civil War. See, I'm confusing myself now. I'm going to shut up. Someone else talk for a minute.
So is this the one where him and Black Widow find the old army base with all the computer generated stuff?
Yes.
Yes. So this is the one where he does make out with her. On the
Briefly.
the escalator, yeah.
Oh, I guess that, yeah. So
just
you
to
know
save
what
their
we're
own
talking
butt.
about, Andrew. Andrew's the only now. Andrew. All right. So Andrew and Uncle Slam know what they're talking about. The rest of us don't know what's going on.
Look, all I said is about Bucky Barnes. I know exactly what I'm talking about.
No. You agreed with both points.
No, I
You're in the wrong corner with us, pal. Sorry
I said I think it is.
You're in the wrong corner with us. All right, let's get some of these here. Let's do this.
Nobody puts J-Mac in the corner.
That's right.
Nobody puts baby in the corner.
Sorry, wrong movie.
Really
wrong
is the
movie.
wrong movie there. Wrong movie.
Now we're going way off.
I had flashbacks of whenever I was at this little thing during the summer, and a bunch of dancing people and shit.
Here's a question for everybody: how many times? Remember that one scene where Nick Fury was being attacked by Hydra, and his SUV turns into that freaking tank, and he pulls out that Gatling gun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, from the middle.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite too.
Yeah, I'm like, can we have that in real life?
Right. I think though that would count as too much of a concealed weapon while you're driving.
Well, the car
you have a license to drive, so.
What is working in this Jeep?
Right. Does it count if it's a self-driving car?
Yeah, see.
I thought it was cool. He was giving commands to his car, like he could like shift over and he could still keep the car moving even while he was all messed up.
I think that was a Tesla.
Right. Did it catch on fire at the end?
It did flip. I mean,
yeah, it did flip.
There was an explosion, so.
It's all about how you look at things.
All right. What could have caused this? Is Winter Soldier. This is the one where we get. Well, you know what? That'll spoil the whole question. What causes the scenario of all hell breaking loose in the Winter Soldier? Does anybody remember? Since we're all confused about what movie we're in and what movie we're talking about.
I do.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
It's pretty much that Hydra infiltrates Shield and tries to take over. Like they hijack the helicarriers, they hijack all their agents, they infiltrate secret bases and try to kill everybody and replace them with their Hydra agents.
Yes, this is the movie where Hydra makes his reappearance, I guess, because they are in the first Captain America too as well. So this is where they resurge out. So I'm gonna let's rate this movie and then we'll talk about Guardians. Maybe we all can remember Guardians 1 better than we remembered Captain America 2. So I think Captain America 2 is a great movie in the series. I'm gonna give it 4 Jolly Rogers because I think it's a great standalone movie. And
What's a Jolly Roger?
It's our symbol. It's a pirate symbol.
He's like, it's our symbol, man.
It's the pirate.
Get on board with what's going on here.
Look in the top corner. Look up there next to Andrew's face. It's our logo. It's a Jolly Roger.
I didn't know
a pirate
that.
symbol is. It's called a Jolly Roger.
I did not know that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, everybody, a Jolly Roger is what the pirate symbol on the pirate flags way back in the day were called, the skull and crossbones.
You having second thoughts about having me on tonight now, aren't you? Uh-huh.
Hey, you're saving the show, right? You and Uncle Slam, with the 3 of us can go.
Yeah, right.
Anyway.
Hey, you keep lumping me in.
Yeah, I'm going to keep doing it all night long, J-Mac. That's just the way it is, pal. So
you don't talk to me like that.
I'm going to
drive a Dodge Stratus.
I'm going to give it 4 Jolly Rogers. I'm a big, of course, who's not a Scarlett Johansson fan. We also get the Falcon in this, and I think that's a great addition to expanding the universe. I think that's another thing that Captain America 2 did very well. They started to expand the universe beyond just the Avengers that we know. Wolfman, go ahead. What do you think? And give it, what's your rating?
Out of every single Marvel movie I've seen?
Nope, individually. You're basing
individually?
it on an individual movie. Yeah, we're not basing it on how good it is in the timeline. I mean, even though we comment about it, like how good it is, that's
I'd probably give it 8 out of 10.
An 8 out of 10? All right.
Because I like it because it doesn't just ruin the whole damn story. It works its way through.
Yeah. And that's what J-Mac was saying, that it was a good story movie. You really had to watch, or you could have missed something.
Because some movies I've seen, they ruin the whole story in the first 5 minutes.
Yes, I do understand where you're coming from that. Yes, there's going to be some movies we're going to talk about that coming up in future episodes, I'm sure. Andrew?
I would have to give this one between 3 and 3.5 shots. So,
okay.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. There was some parts that I was a little confused about, but overall it was 3.5 shots. 3.5 shots. We'll do that.
All right. J-Mac?
My only thing about the movie, honestly and truthfully, is that like I never understood, was it just compliance, or was it that they messed up or muffed up, whatever? Because it seemed like in this movie Bucky was like equal with Cap. But then after this, it was just like he wasn't as strong or as, able. Is that just me, or is it something that, everybody else noticed going forward?
Does anybody else want to comment first?
Well, I didn't know where Cap got the serum from. How did he get the super serum stuff?
That was in Captain America 1.
Movie.
Yeah, that was in the first one.
Well, no, that's Captain America got that, but I mean, how did Bucky get it?
Oh, after he was captured, after he fell in Captain America 1, he was captured by Hydra and given the super serum.
Oh,
Their version of it. Their version of it.
okay.
Yeah, they brainwashed Bucky.
Yeah, I knew that part.
Didn't they steal the serum though?
No,
And then
they tried to.
they tried to steal the formula or something, and the formula wasn't all the way done, so they, improvised and done the best.
Yeah,
they
it was
could
their
with
own
it.
version of the serum. It wasn't
Yeah.
like the US's version of the serum. It was their own equivalent. They got I think they got part of the formula or something, but they had to do the rest of it. So I don't know that Bucky is considered in the canon to be like as strong as Cap or whatever.
It just seemed like that in the movie and everything, but then afterwards, like I said, it seemed like he kind of, I don't know if it was because he came back around to being Bucky again and realized, what I'm saying, and he kind of subdued it a little bit and everything.
I think that's what I would attribute it to personally. I mean, anytime you in movies in general, in the cinematic universe, not just the Marvel cinematic universe, but in the cinematic universe, when most people get like full brainwash where they can't remember, they don't really have any kindness or whatever, they kind of have a little bit more strength, or they're a little stronger, a little more aggressive or whatever. I think that's what I would attribute it to, but I would not, stake my reputation on that or anything.
It was just an observation. I didn't know if maybe there was some canon behind it or anything.
Yeah, it's a good one. Uncle Slam?
Well, hold on. I didn't give my rating.
I'm sorry. You're right.
For me, I'm going to give it a 4, and I would give it a 4 just because it's not Thor. So it doesn't have anything to do with it. So.
Listen, there's no Thor in these two movies. Let's Uncle Slam.
I would probably give it a 4, maybe a 4.5 slams. Because I like pretty much. I mean, like I said, it wasn't a perfect movie, but it was pretty damn good. I liked all the characters. I mean, the action was solid. The villains I kind of like. It kind of like y'all said before. The story kind of built up a little bit and stuff. It wasn't. You didn't know who the final boss or the enemy was until closer to the end. So yeah, I mean, I'd easily give it 4, maybe 4.5 slams.
And I already gave mine, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, you get some jelly bean thing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Jolly Roger.
Yeah. It was with my format. Yeah. Okay. Last point on this. We don't need to talk about what led Captain America to do this. We kind of covered it, that it was Hydra and stuff, but I did want to bring this up because it was a great scene and a really one of my favorites in the movie, where he takes on the whole elevator full of people. It was a really good fight scene, and to do that in the confines of an elevator with like 20 people, that had to be
without breaking the windows.
Yeah, that had to be quite the scene, like when they were shooting that.
And it had to be one hell of a magnet on there too, because if he beat up Thanos at the end, or almost beat up Thanos, and that magnet had to be pretty strong.
Yeah, I agree with that. So that was Captain America 2, The Winter Soldier. After that one, in the release order, that's how we're doing this in the release order, is Guardians 2, Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Volume 1. What am I saying? Man, I should not have done an episode tonight, man.
Guys, yeah.
Physical therapy took its toll on me. It's hot. It's 96 degrees here. I'm sweating through the third shirt today, and that's just the way it is. So, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1. That's where we're going, and someone else take this away. Let's start at the bottom this time. Slam, let's start with you.
What
do you think about it?
I enjoyed this movie. Like I said, I didn't know much about the Guardians of the Galaxy like before the movie came out. Actually, I'd never even heard of them. But it was a funny movie. Like, I think, like it had really funny parts from beginning to the end. They all worked well together. It had some good action in it also, but I saw this more almost like a comedy. The Star-Lord, what do you go his back and forth with different people, whether it's the villains, whether it's his team or whatever, him and Rocket or whatever. Like I said, it really cracked me up. Like I said, it was a lot of funny little back and forth. So
another great casting with the Guardians. When you're bringing 5 new superheroes into one movie, into the universe, and they did another great job at casting. J-Mac?
I'm going to be honest with you. Guardians 1 is another one of my favorites of the series. And like Uncle Slam, I didn't know much about them. And I think that's why I kind of was able to go into it without any expectations or anything like that and enjoy it. But I'll be honest with you, like what really stood out to me in this movie, and I think it was kind of his breakout role, was Batista. Like just some of his one-liners and stuff. Like to this day, it's my favorite line in the whole movie. But when Rocket looks at him and tells him it's over your head, he says, "Nothing gets over my head. I'm too quick. I would catch it."
Yeah.
It's like, what? That was great. You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, his just little one-liners and stuff that helped sell it to me. But yeah, I really liked Guardians 1.
Andrew?
I'll be the party pooper here. I thought it was horrible.
Wow.
Oh,
I came out of the theater. I'm thinking to myself, this had to be a gag. Had to be a spoof gag of a superhero movie. I actually texted my nephew, who's a big Marvel guy, and I said, "Dude, this is the worst movie I've ever saw. Was this supposed to make fun of superheroes?" He says, "No, it's a big deal in the Marvel universe." I said, "It was horrible. The only movie of the series that's worse than this was
Thor."
No, Thor was actually better than this.
Wow.
No, it was Guardians 2 was worse than this one.
Wow.
I hated this movie. There was nothing about it that I liked at all.
wow.
It was.
I can name one movie that's worse than that one, but it's a different universe.
That's crazy. That's crazy that you're not a fan of the Guardians movies. But
I honestly, I literally walked out of the theater thinking this was a making fun of superhero movies.
Yeah.
Movie.
I mean, I could see if you don't know about them and you weren't prepared for that, I can understand that. I thought it was a great addition to.
It started a gopher in a tree. What the heck?
It was a raccoon.
Raccoon. He's a raccoon.
Okay.
He's a raccoon. He doesn't like it when you get it wrong.
Oh, he got pissed.
Gopher in a tree.
No, he gets pissed.
I'm gonna guess that this is Andrew's version of Shazam for all the DC fans.
Yeah.
No. You want to hear the worst DC film? Green Lantern.
Well, yes, but let's not go down that rabbit hole.
Right.
What's your thoughts on Guardians Volume 1?
I think it was actually kind of a new version of how to tell a story of the base of a superhero, because they started out with Star-Lord and they just they reeled you in, but once you got in, they changed it to make you think, what would happen next? How did he get from A to B?
Yeah. They did the opening where he's a kid and then they jump right to where he's already Star-Lord. So you do spend some of that movie trying to figure out and wonder about, how did he get from, where it started to there. Yeah, that they did do a good job with that part. I'll agree with that.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought Guardians was a great movie. I thought it was hilarious. Is this the one? Nope. Hold on, I'm looking for it here. Oh, there it is. What is he doing in this scene? This is where I want to go next because I will laugh out loud at this scene every time I see the movie.
Hey.
I know. I was getting the song in my head.
Yeah,
over dancing and
the whole
singing,
dance and everything.
Yeah, the whole dancing, singing thing. Yeah, that to me, I'm sorry, just when the way he's lip singing and stuff with the music playing and him holding that little creature, and he keeps. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this before, but at different points, he squeezes that rodent, and then its eyeballs get real big and almost pop out. I don't know if you guys have ever noticed that before.
Yeah,
go back.
When I first saw that scene, I was thinking to myself, okay, he's either singing to it or he's going to make out with it.
I'm glad he was just singing.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, if you're that lonely, it's called online dating.
All right, this is another.
You don't have to be lonely at guardiansofthegalaxy.com. No.
Oh, I forgot about the Barnes thing. My bad, buddy. Hey, Wolfman, I'm sorry. I missed one of the Captain America 2 visuals, and I apologize for that. But I just realized.
All right, that's all right.
So this character, and this is what I like. This is another point that I like about this movie. First of all, let's make it a 2-part question. This is for the viewers too, if anybody's watching. Thank you, Kita, for continuing to stay tuning in here. I did not do a good job at sharing this episode out today, but
I tried my best.
Who played this character, and what character does he play? Does anybody know the answer?
The Collector and Man, I can never pronounce his name. I always fuck it up. Turo.
Yep,
Oh, what is the name? The bit like.
you're right there. You have the middle and last part.
Benicio del Toro.
Yeah,
Yep.
yes, that's what it is. Damn,
Yep.
I always mess up the first name.
J-Max did using Google.
No, I'm not.
I'm just playing with you, dude. Dude, I'm just giving you a hard
I
time.
know- I know
didn't
you
actually
are.
know if you were or not.
No,
He was looking at the back of the box.
right.
But, yes, and he plays. I can't pronounce his actual character name, but he plays the Collector.
Yep.
He's just got that distinctive face.
He is just like I said when we got him in the post credit scene from Thor. I think he is one of those perfect casting choices. I think he had to have gone and done some research or something to figure out the way he moves, the way he talks. That is the Collector, man. He is Benicio del Toro is the Collector. So I wish he could have gotten a little bit more out of it. But we call him the Collector. But does anybody know what this character is best known for? I don't know what you were looking for on this, Wolfman. So you're whatever you don't get to answer. Anybody else have an answer, and then you can decide if they were right or they were trying to hit on what you were trying to go for.
Holding balls in his hands.
Well, that's one of the, all right. Slam?
You're fired.
I'm assuming collecting things, since he's called a collector.
That's where my thing would be. And Andrew,
I haven't a clue. I
All
don't
right,
know who
there
that
we
is.
Can I give a second thing?
Is it going to be a joke one? Or
Well,
my
he's obviously a huge Billy Idol fan because
So, Wolfman, what is the answer, or what was the response you were looking for from that visual?
He is known for collecting everything. Certain things.
Slam, you were close enough there. You were close enough there.
Yeah.
Right?
All right, cool.
And
But there's one thing that he has that the superheroes need that they need to get from him. That's
Tesseract.
important.
Does he have the Tesseract? No.
One of the Infinity Stones.
Okay. See, hey, I got that one right.
And with Guardians 1, you know what? We didn't even make any Wolfman. You and I both failed on that one because I didn't even spot it when you and I were going over the visuals. We don't have Ronan.
Oh crap! I forgot.
Villain of Guardians. Yeah, the lead villain of the Guardians. We don't even have a visual.
Yeah,
of
Grimace's older brother.
What?
He looks like Grimace's older brother.
Are you sure you're not talking? Oh yeah, maybe. I mean, I thought you sure you're not talking about Thanos there.
No, they could all be related. I don't know.
Okay. Well, anyway, Ronan the Collector is the villain in the Guardians of the Galaxy.
I thought the villain was the guy who whistles all the time.
No,
he's
No.
like a sub villain, but not really. He's not like the main villain.
oh, that's what is his
He
name?
whistles the arrows everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is his name? I can't
The
think
person
of
or
his
you want the actor or the character?
No, I know the actor. That's Michael Roker. Played Merle on
Yes, absolutely.
Walking
And the
Dead.
character name is
it's not Dax, is it?
no.
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 It's right on the tip of my tongue. Yondu.
Yondu, yeah. I was thinking
Yondu.
I'm
Yondu
over here
Onaka.
I'm over here thinking Hindu.
Isn't that
That's a religion.
What's her name? There's a singer. I think. Oh shoot! No, what's her name? Olivia Newton-John. Didn't she have a song called Yondu?
Oh, Xanadu
Oh, Xanadu.
Xanadu.
Okay, never
by
mind.
ABBA.
But we don't have a visual for Ronan the Destroyer. But that's where we get the next Infinity Stone that comes in. That's the Power Stone. The Power Stone.
Yep, the purple one.
The purple one is what makes the appearance in Guardians of the Galaxy. So at this point, through the movies, we have the Reality Stone, which was the ether in Thor: The Dark World. We have we know where the Mind Stone is. It's in Loki's staff at this point. The Space Stone is the Tesseract, and of course, the Power Stone it comes in the Guardians movie. So there's only 2 stones left where we're going in the where we're at in the MCU. A lot of people, and I'll say this, some of my friends who know the comics a little better knew that the Tesseract, or suspected that the Tesseract was an Infinity Stone, and thought and figured that they were doing the Infinity Stone run with the movies. Now, I'm not as super into the comics as some of those guys, so I did not know about the Infinity Stones, and it wasn't until the third or fourth one came out that I was like, "Oh man, this is gonna be something." Like, I honestly, through the first several movies, did not realize what was happening with these magical stones or what, like the ether. Like, I did not know what this was leading towards at that point. So, I think they did a good job not revealing that part too, like making you like one at a time, kind of introducing them, until you figured it out. All right. Well, I think Guardians Volume 1 is another one of those really good movies. I think it added some humor. I think they had great casting, and I'm gonna again give this one. I'm gonna give this one 4 Jolly Rogers again. Uncle Slam.
I'm gonna go 4 too. Because like I said, the balanced movie was funny. Probably my favorite part was at the end when Star-Lord was facing Ronan, and he started dancing. Like
Dance off,
he was like, dance battle. Come on.
It's
Yeah.
a dance
Yes.
battle, bitch.
That was great. That was great.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
So I mean, there was, and plus there was a lot of little moments like that. Whether it was Rocket and Star-Lord, it was Star-Lord. In the prison, and he's like, "Oh, I don't know how this thing works." He's like, "What?" So yeah, easily give it a 4. Like I said, it was entertaining. It was funny. Like I said, to me, that's probably the funniest Marvel movie that they've had out. Because everything's been pretty serious so far.
Yeah.
And this kind of like went a little away from that, but it still kept the action. So yeah, good 4.
Yeah. J-Mac?
Like I said, I really liked Guardians of the Galaxy. I thought it was one of the best, in my opinion. These are 2 of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
So for them to have come back to back like this in the, sequence of how we're doing this and everything was really kind of cool. But just like Uncle Sam was saying, with the dance contest, I don't think they could have gotten anybody better to play some of these roles. I mean, honestly, all of them. I really think everybody fit the roles really good. Batista, like I said earlier, I think it was kind of a breakout role for him. It let him show his comedic chops a little bit while at the same time being a badass action hero.
Yeah.
And, then you got Star-Lord, who was, a goofy earthling who was disguised as a badass. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he was pretty badass himself and everything. Then Gamora, of course. Then you got Rocket, and then, I am Groot. He can, I think Groot kind of wore on me later on with more of the movies as it went and everything. I liked him, but I was like, I
like Groot. I like Groot. He's one of my favorites. But I want to say this before I throw it to Andrew. I think you guys were talking about like interchangeable characters in previous episodes before, like with some of the supporting roles like Pepper Potts or whatever, right? And I think the Groot person, they had Vin Diesel voice Groot in the first movie. I honestly don't know if he does it in any other movies, but he was that one in the first Guardians of the Galaxy. And I think that's
he does it in all of them.
He did it. So, and I think that is irrelevant. I think Vin Diesel being Groot, I think you could have gotten anybody to sit there and deliver the words, "I am Groot," in the different ways that you have to with him without it being Vin Diesel. You could have got anybody. I think that was a plug and play situation.
He also does it in different languages for the different language versions of the movie.
Now that's cool.
Really,
I'll say that. That's cool.
I did
Andrew,
not know that.
Andrew, what are you?
I'm giving this one 4 headlocks.
Yeah, you are. I thought you had said you already gave a 4.
No,
my bad. Andrew, what is your rating and any final thoughts you have on it?
This is definitely definitely a non-alcoholic shot. This is what this one is.
Dang.
It was a horrible. I don't see.
This is a near beer.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's an old duels is what this is.
Oh
Yeah.
man, that's terrible.
Holy moly!
That's like drinking ass just to drink it because there's no reason for it.
I'm speechless. I don't see what you guys saw in this movie at all. I don't get it at all.
That's crazy. You don't know the Collector, so I guess it would make sense you didn't really even enjoy the Collector. You don't
The only good thing about this movie was the hot blue chick or green chick. What's her name?
Gamora.
Yeah.
Wolfman, what are your thoughts on it, and what is your rating?
I would probably get it a 5 out of 10 because I had at least maybe 2-3 favorite scenes. My favorite scene was when Rocket told Star-Lord that he needed a dude's prosthetic leg to escape the prison. And then when Star-Lord flips off the guards when they had to blur it out.
Oh yeah, when he's
yeah, like, and then everybody was in like a line and they're telling them their crimes. And Groot's just so tall he has to duck.
Let me bring that up. Yeah, that is a visual. We'll make that the last talking point then. Yeah, I think this was an iconic scene, like an iconic still. They released that before the movie came out, and I think that was an iconic still before the movie actually released. So, all right, I'm going to give it, did I already do it? I already did it, didn't I? I think you guys, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5, just in case I didn't. I think it's weird that Andrew and Wolfman now did not really care for Guardians 1, and Slam and J-Mac did like Guardians 1. We have definitely reversed it from the previous episode where J-Mac did not like anything, and Andrew was finding at least some good in some stuff.
Which one was that?
We have definitely switched sides.
Which was that?
The Thor 2. Anything with Thor. Remember, J-Mac hates Thor. Anytime we've done Thor.
I wasn't here for Thor.
Thor 2 you weren't you?
No.
I didn't care for any of the Thor movies.
Could have sworn you were here. I think you missed the first episode, but I could have sworn you were here for Thor 2.
No, I wasn't here for Thor 2. No, because you didn't.
My apologies.
Yeah.
But all right, so does anybody remember, a little bonus question here? Does anybody remember what crime they committed in the first movie that got them all busted?
So yeah, they were beating the shit out of each other.
Yeah, they were fighting over the little ball or whatever they had.
The ball that held one of the Infinity Stones.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Which was the Power Stone, as we've discussed before. So Uncle Slam's on point tonight. Next 2 weeks, Uncle Slam, you're hosting. I'm just going to be a guest. So, anybody have any final things to say about Captain 2 or Guardians 1?
The cutscenes. At the end.
You're right. We didn't talk about the post-credit scenes. You're right. Absolutely.
On the Captain America, they showed Hydra, of course, talking about shit, and then they were siphoning energy off Loki's staff, and then that's when they first show us the Scarlet Witch and her brother or whatever.
Quicksilver.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was the first time. Yes, thank you, Uncle. See, I told you 2 weeks. Uncle Slam's the host in 2 weeks. That's the way it is. So yeah, but that's I love that post-credit scene because seeing Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver enter the universe was big at the time, in my opinion. I really, that was a real big one for me. Did anybody else?
I didn't like how they ended Quicksilver though.
Let's save that. J-Mac, Andrew, anything about the post-credit scene? For Cap 2, let's talk about Cap 2 and then we'll do Guardians.
I don't remember either one of them.
I remember them introducing the Scarlet Witch and the Fast Guy, but other than that, I don't remember much of it.
That was pretty much the final cutscene was just
okay.
But what they were talking about didn't matter. It was just Hydra plotting their next return and talking about the twins who ended up.
They were using them as weapons against Avengers.
They were using the staff to enhance them. Yeah, enhanced individuals. And they did other experiments and crap on them too. And now, does anybody know why they couldn't follow Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch's canon origins? Does anybody know why they couldn't do that?
Wait. They're canon oranges.
They're not enhanced individuals. Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver are not enhanced individuals. And I'll explain to you what they are, but I wanted to let everybody see if anybody actually knows the reason before I give it.
I think I remember.
J-Mac?
Yeah.
Wolfman, you know it or no?
Yeah, I think I do.
What is it?
They're both mutants.
Correct. They are not enhanced individuals. They are both mutants. They are the offspring of Magneto.
Yep.
Yeah, his kids.
And the reason why they couldn't use that in the MCU, because at the time, Fox still owned all the rights to the mutants.
Well, not only that, but that wouldn't have made sense at the time because they hadn't combined. Because in this universe that they've got going on until now, there was no X-Men.
Yes, but that's why they didn't do that because
they
didn't have the rights to do it. Even if they wanted to do it the right way, they couldn't have. They didn't have the rights to the mutants, but Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch fell in a very large gray area with all the Marvel characters, where Marvel could still use them, but Fox owned the rights to them. So it was a very weird situation, but they couldn't do any mutant referencing. That was not allowed. So
Yeah,
that
so
was why.
Wanda
Interesting.
is a mutant.
Yeah.
So is Quicksilver.
Yes, both of them are canonically, they are mutants, the offspring of Magneto, Eric Lyncher.
Yep. Magneto and I think Mystique.
Very good, Wolfman. Wolfman knows his comics. Excellent. Well, we're going to be back again in 2 weeks, which is I had it written somewhere, and now I don't know what the next 2 movies are.
I'll tell you real quick here. Age of Ultron and Ant-Man.
Age of Ultron and Ant-Man. Oh, we're already to the next Avengers movie. So no, actually, we're not going to do Age of Ultron and Ant-Man because I decided the Avengers movies are going to be their own episode. So next in 2 weeks, we're just going to do Avengers, Age of Ultron.
Okay.
And then we'll do Ant-Man and people after that.
Okay.
We took
I'll get working on those visuals for you, boss.
In the first Avengers, we took way too much time. We took in an hour-long episode in the first one, we did 45 minutes on the first Avengers, and we had to rush through the second movie in 15 minutes. So this time, that's why I decided, nope, Avenger movies are standalone, especially once we get to Infinity Wars and Endgame. That's going to take a whole hour to talk
Man, you
about.
know there
And
ain't no
with the new
time
ones
limits
coming
on
out, Doomsday.
StreamYard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to keep all my episodes. It's policy. I keep all my episodes to roughly under an hour. Now I try not to let them go longer than an hour. The drop off, and I have not been watching the comments. Slam, you are so hosting the next episode.
Nah, that's all right. I'll
No, you
join,
are.
but I don't want to. I can't.
Who's this Jason? I don't know this Jason you speak of, Keita.
Who's
I know
Thank
Jason?
you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in and commenting, Keita. If you tune in again in 2 weeks, I promise I'll keep my eyes more on the comment section so that we see them when it's appropriate and not right at the tail end of the episode. So, yes, Avengers Age of Ultron in 2 weeks, and we might even have maybe an additional 1 or 2 people joining us for that one. So we'll see. But if not, hopefully it'll be at least the 5 of us. Make sure you check out Popcorn and Whiskey. Go follow Andrew Paletto on
Thank you.
YouTube.
Yep.
YouTube.
Hopefully I'll have some interesting guests coming up soon if they want to play ball.
Yeah, me.
Well, you're always interesting, of course. Yes.
No, that's just me being humorous.
Hey, anytime you need a guest, man, let me know.
Okay.
I'm gonna be off work for the next month or so, so I ain't got nothing else to do.
Oh, please
you
let
go.
me tune into an Andrew and J-Mac episode of Popcorn and Whiskey. Please.
do it.
I'm completely
about
open
more.
for bookings, guys.
Can we add some margarita to it and everything?
Well,
We'll do
absolutely.
popcorn,
Well,
whiskey, and margaritas.
I mean, J-Mac, when I'm on the show, it's called Popcorn, Whiskey, and Weed. So
There you go.
I changed the whole name of his show when I'm on it. But yes, go check out Popcorn and Whiskey, Andrew Paletto. Search for him on Facebook, and you can follow him. He's also on YouTube, and also go follow Top Fitness Strategies. That's his other
Thank you.
podcasting
Yes.
that he does.
Yep.
Uncle Slam and J-Mac are with Headlocks, Heels, and Havoc. Make sure you go check them out. They're on Facebook. They're on YouTube. They're on Spotify. Go give them a follow, and make sure you leave a comment and tell all these guys that Mayhem Media sent you. And Wolfman, you can always see on Mayhem Media episodes, and we'll have some prediction shows for some upcoming wrestling pay-per-views over the summer, throughout the summer. So look for those between me and Wolfman. One of us will be hosting, and the other one's going to be the prediction specialist. So those will be fun also. And Marcus Fredrickson's going to play us out. Make sure you check him out at reverbnation.com/Marcus Fredrickson. We got Keita one more time.
She said smoking.
Yeah. Anybody? What's that from? Anybody?
The mask.
Mask.
Okay, good. Just wanted to make sure there.
Jim Carrey's
I'm
mask.
I've never watched it, but it's from The Mask.
Yeah, don't
You've
waste
never
your
seen The
time.
Mask?
on that one.
Never
Yeah,
seen
sure.
The
Don't waste
I
your
can-
time with the second one.
I cannot
course.
stand Jim Carrey.
Oh, that's a
I
topic for
can-
another conversation.
Yeah, I've never been a Carrey fan.
That's Andrew. Are you a Jim Carrey fan?
I got to be more on J Mac's side on this one.
Wow,
Oh,
this whole episode.
I love Jim Carrey. He's hilarious.
He
What
is
is,
too.
I'm going to bed. This whole day has been just one weird shit. This whole day. It's up to a 7.5 on the weird shit-o-meter.
Too bad Connor's not here. It'd be worse.
Yeah, well, he's probably sleeping, but that's what Connor's probably doing is sleeping. It is like 3 or 2 o'clock in the morning or something in the UK right now. So we'll cut them some slack for that. So anyway, go check everybody out. Thank you for tuning in. I am your host, the bad guy, JD, and that's the end.